I am in the business of selling time, I cannot provide you with that time for free.
Hi, and welcome to How to Start Your Six-Figure Decor Business series with me, Life of the Party KC, also known as Shahida. We'll be discussing how we started our six-figure decor and custom treats business, how we are managing our 4 venues, how we vet our clients, and we'll be giving you the tools to help streamline your business towards success. So stay tuned.
Hi, welcome to the Six Figure Business Decor series with me, Shahida Salam with Life of the Party KC. So we are going to go over some hot topics in the event planning world this week so that we can dispel some myths. One is that event space owners don't provide enough time for decorators to come in and decorate. So when I first started off as a decorator, if I needed more time, I would purchase more time. If the client only provided us, and hence I said the client only provided us with 2 hours of decorating time, say at a community center or at an event space, I would go and contact the event space owner or the community center, and I would purchase more time that was needed. And it was just simple as that. So we have to put that back on the client as a event space owner. When I am selling time, I tell my clients all the time, if you're having extensive decor done, then you should book the full day package. Our full day package starts at 11 a.m. Sometimes you can get in earlier if you pay for additional time, but it's 11 a.m. until midnight. That's 13 hours for you to use our space for a minimal fee. Our prices are very, very affordable. And so if we're not allowing our decorators to come in and utilize that space for that time, then of course the decoration is not going to be the level that you're expecting, because no decorator can get anything done without a team in 1 or 2 hours. So it's always necessary to provide decorators with enough time to do so. We always suggest a full day package first. And then if that's not something that they're interested in or their budget doesn't allow, then we break them off into 2 sections. And how our event space works is that we have a early morning package, which is 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. How they utilize their hours is totally up to them. Sometimes clients don't even understand that a decorator needs is so necessary. And so we have clients that call us all the time asking for 2 and 3 hours. Well, our minimum is 4 hours. And we always suggest that you just can't have a party for 2 or 3 hours, especially if you're planning on decorating. So we try to convince them that the 6 hours may be something that they need, or if they're planning to hire a decorator, to have them go ahead and purchase that full day package. So the first package, 11 to 5 p.m., are mainly for birthday parties and baby showers so that people can come in, start their decor early around 11 o'clock, be done by 1 or 2 o'clock, and then start their party, say by 2:30 or 3, and then be out, meaning everything out of the venue by 5. And still, once I break that down or that time space down for them, that's really still not enough time, because a baby shower or a birthday party usually takes about 3 to 4 hours just to go through the full motion of an event. So, say if I break down your event to you, your guests are usually not arriving on time. They're usually arriving into the 30 minutes or 45-minute time frame, because who wants to come to a party on time and be the first people or the first guests to come? So usually your guests arrive about 30 minutes to 45 minutes past your start time. And then you're talking about food, you're talking about lines, you're talking about entertainment, you're talking about kids playing, you're talking about, for baby showers, opening up gifts and spending time with your family. So most of the times, 4 hours is just not enough time to do what you have to do and not feel like you're rushed in this planning. So, what we suggest is always a full day. Now, our second half is at 6 p.m. to midnight. Now, decorators come in at 6 p.m. and they start their decor. Their event usually starts about 7:30 or 8. Guests start to arrive about 8:30, and then you have your event until midnight, and then you're cleaned up and you're out. So again, for this, even for the 6 p.m. to midnight, that might not seem like a lot of time for decorators. So again, we have or we suggest the full day package. So when our clients book, they can either book three different ways. They can book the 11 to 5 p.m., they can book the 6 p.m. to midnight. And what we suggest is full day packages. So if you're a decorator and you're being told that you only have an hour to decorate or you only have 2 hours to decorate, and this is what the venue allows, it's not. This is a myth. This is a myth. This is a misconception. The only way that a client will tell you this is because they have not purchased the full day package. That is highly recommended for decorators who are going above and beyond for decorations. And the type of level that you see Life of the Party KC do, we require a minimum of 4 hours to decorate any venue, any space. That's with us coming out and having a team come out and help. But if it's just me by myself, I can spend up to 6 to 8 hours decorating my own venue or an event space, depending on the level of decor needed for that event. I can't stress this enough. If you're a decorator, have a minimum. A minimum to decorate with a team usually is about 3 to 4 hours. Have that in your contract, state that up front, and let your clients know what your requirements are so that they know what to tell the event space owners beforehand. And if they are looking to have a party that is running about 4 to 6 hours, then they know up front that they need to book the full day package, especially with us. This is so necessary that we put this ball back into the client's hands as opposed to the event space owner's hands, because we always try to suggest or upsell, as I would say, a full day package. Why would I not try to convince our clients to get a full day package? Not only because I'm in the business of selling time, but also to make you comfortable. With event planning, it's a very stressful situation off the top. So if I can make my clients comfortable as possible, I definitely will. I would suggest the most time so that they are not rushing to complete something and their event is just thrown together. The look is not what they intended it to be, or it's a rushed look. So giving the client enough time to say decorate or come in and decorate themselves and then go home, get dressed, come back and actually have their party is what I always suggest. So again, let's put that decorators, because I'm putting on my decorator hat now. Decorators, let's put that back into the hands of the client. It's not the event space owner's fault that they're not providing you with enough time. It is your clients. So let's get this understood. So let me put on my event space owner hat. When I'm providing time to decorators or fellow friends and businesses, to give them the time that they need to decorate, I'm actually losing money. And we're not in the business to lose money. We're not in the business to accommodate our friends. We're in the business for the long haul, to sustain ourselves, to make money, and to provide a service. Okay, so we have to take that into consideration too as decorators. These hours that you're paying for, you have to remember that lights are on, air conditioner, especially in the summertime, or heater in the winter times, that is on and that's running all the time while you are in our space decorating. So we need to take those into consideration, because those fees, whether they be nominal or minimal, those fees are covering that utility. We're not in the business to just break even. We want to also have a profitable space. As an event space owner, I know that it's necessary to build relationships in this business. When I first came into this business, I knew that as a decorator, what I wanted to see from an event space, what I know that it needed to have in order to make me comfortable, or in order for me to even suggest clients to come to this event space. I know that it needed a kitchen, a full kitchen, which was always great, that had enough room. The chairs needed to be nice, because I'm just so over covering chairs with chair covers. Sometimes I may do it, but most of the time I love a Chiavari chair that is natural, that doesn't have anything on it. Sometimes the look requires that. Sometimes it requires a sash. Sometimes it requires a chair band. Not necessarily all the time does it require a chair cover, but we did this and we upgraded to Chiavari chairs as a service to our clients, and also keeping in mind the decorators, because when we had folding chairs, it would cut a lot of time in putting those chair covers on for the decorators. So we needed to cut down the amount of time that they're spending decorating so they can focus on something else other than putting on chair covers. So that was a plus going and upgrading to the Chiavari chairs. As an event space owner, I want to make sure that I am providing a service for not only my clients, but also providing a well-being and a safe space and a place that these decorators love to come to, because ultimately the decorators are really the words of mouth. They tell their clients what venues they want to go to. They may suggest your venue as a preferred space for them, especially if it's closed, if it provides all their accommodations, if the load in and the load out is easy for them. So we have to work with both the clients and the decorators to appease everyone. So all I'm saying for a venue owner, please give us some grace. So when we say that there are times where you will need to pay for additional hours, please note what this means. It means that it's covering all bases, okay? It's not to be greedy, but it's to cover all bases. So there, I am dispelling the myths and misconceptions about event owners and us not providing decorators enough time. So we need to realize why we are here, the service we provide, and the necessity of that service. So once we come to grips with that, then we know why the service is so necessary. And keeping that in mind, if you need more hours, especially at our event space, just give us a call and we can possibly provide that for you. We don't never want someone to feel like they're limited in the amount of hours that they're spending in our space and they're not elevating their look according to the time frame. So let's get it right, okay? Let's try to give the decorators what they need. Let's try to give the clients what they need, but let's meet all at a happy medium. All right, well, that's my time today. I appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, and following. And I would love to hear your comments and your feedback in regards to this issue, because this really has been going on for some time. But I have dispelled some myths and misconceptions about the event planning world and the event ownership and clients and decorators needing more time. So the next series is definitely not to be missed. This is a part of our six-figure business series. We're going to be going into more into depth about different topics in the event planning world and some hot topics that are over on social media as well. And hopefully this can be beneficial for everybody. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Shahida Salem with Life of the Party KC. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all of your social media contents, because we have a lot to share. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.